Understanding anxiety. People with these disorders have a feeling of fear and uncertainty that interfere with everyday activity which can last from 6 months or more. One of the most common type of anxiety disorder is social anxiety disorder or social phobia. People with generalized anxiety disorder worry endlessly about health, money, family problems, even if there's very little cause for concern. They might find it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep. They might get headaches, muscle pains, and their symptoms often get worse during times of stress. Some of the things that make anxiety worse are irregular sleep, consuming caffeine, alcohol, sugar, or even processed food, living in a messy space, skipping meals, too much time online or watching the news, or not getting enough exercise, oxygen, or water. Some of the warning signs of anxiety are you start zoning out even when you're not bored. You notice yourself becoming impatient, especially with your loved ones. You avoid making plans for future because you don't know what your mental state will be at a time like that. You snap easily, you leave early from parties or events and everything starts to feel overwhelming. You experience dryness and tension in your mouth or your mind goes blank during a conversation. Everybody needs a grounding or coping strategy to reconnect with yourself in the present and bring yourself out of an anxiety or a panic attack, a flashback, or an unwanted memory. First technique called the 5 4 3 2 1. So you look around the room and name 5 things that you can see and make a mental note of it. Fourth, focus on 4 things that you can feel, touch, and get up and touch it. 3. Name 3 things that you can hear. Focus on the noise coming from outside your room or your house. 2. Notice 2 things that you can smell around you and take a good whiff. And lastly, number 1. Focus on the one thing that you can taste. Take a second and recognize what you taste. Second technique 4 7 8. Breathing in for 4 seconds, then holding the breath for 7 seconds, and lastly exhaling for 8 seconds, making a whoosh kind of sound. And you can make it a part of your daily routine. Third technique is barefoot walking, which releases the blocked energy through your feet. You can focus what you feel on your feet, walk around your house or in a park on the grass, and it works best when you do it early morning and practice this on a daily basis. Some of the ways of coping with anxiety are name what you're feeling. When you label and express the feeling, it often decreases. Visualize yourself as calm. Focusing on being calm helps change your state and gives you an alternative to being anxious. Write it down. Writing your thoughts down takes it away from your head all the way to the paper. And lastly, seek professional help.